Welcome to Rich Market Daily. Micron just shocked the market. AI memory demand exploded, Wall Street raised price targets, and the stock made a massive move. But now investors are asking a new question. After Micron's rally, what is the next AI semiconductor stock that could get re-rated by Wall Street? One name keeps showing up. Marvell Technology. And this story is not just about another chip stock. It is about one of the biggest bottlenecks inside the AI boom. For the last 2 years, the AI trade was simple. Buy the companies that make the most powerful chips. That is why Nvidia became the center of the market. Then memory stocks started to explode. Because AI models need massive amounts of high bandwidth memory, and companies like Micron became critical to the AI supply chain. But here is the next question. What happens after you have the GPUs? What happens after you have the memory? You still have one huge problem. Data has to move. And in AI data centers, data does not move across one computer. It moves across thousands of chips, thousands of servers, and entire racks of AI systems. If that data cannot move fast enough, the entire AI factory slows down. That is where Marvell comes in. Marvell is not trying to be another Nvidia. And it is not exactly another Micron. Marvell is playing a different part of the AI infrastructure story. It builds custom AI chips, optical interconnect technology, and high-speed networking solutions that help AI data centers move massive amounts of information. In simple terms, Nvidia builds the AI engines. Micron provides the memory those engines need. But Marvell may help build the highways that connect the entire AI factory together. And this is why the story is getting so interesting. Nvidia did not just partner with Marvell. Nvidia invested $2 billion in Marvell. That is not a small signal. That is one of the strongest signs that Nvidia sees Marvell as part of the next generation of AI infrastructure. The partnership is connected to Nvidia's NVLink Fusion ecosystem. This matters because future AI data centers will not be built like normal data centers. They will be built like massive AI factories. Thousands of chips need to act like one system. And for that to happen, networking, bandwidth, latency, custom silicon, and optical connectivity all become extremely important. That is the part of the story many investors may still be missing. The AI boom is no longer only about who has the best GPU. It is becoming about the full system. Compute, memory, networking, power, cooling, data movement, and custom AI infrastructure. That is why Marvell is suddenly becoming more important. The company already reported record fiscal 2026 revenue of about $8.2 billion. And more importantly, its data center business has become the largest part of the company. This tells us something important. Marvell is not just talking about AI. AI is already showing up in the company's numbers. And Wall Street is paying attention. Analysts are expecting strong growth because hyperscalers are spending aggressively on AI infrastructure. Companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, and others are not just buying chips. They are building entire AI data center ecosystems. And those systems need custom chips, optical links, switching, networking, and faster ways to move data. That is Marvell's opportunity. Now let's compare this to Micron. Micron's story is easier to understand. AI needs memory. Memory supply is tight. Prices can rise. Revenue and earnings can improve quickly. That is why Micron's stock moves so aggressively. Marvell's story is different. It may not be as simple as memory pricing, but it could be more strategic. Because if AI infrastructure keeps expanding, Marvell could sit in the middle of a long-term shift toward custom chips and high-speed AI networking. In other words, Micron may be the memory winner. But Marvell could be one of the companies building the nervous system of AI data centers. And that is what makes this story exciting. Think of it like a city. Nvidia builds the power plants. Micron provides the fuel storage. But Marvell builds the roads, bridges, and traffic systems that let everything move at full speed. Without those roads, the city cannot function. Without networking and data movement, an AI data center cannot reach its full potential. That is why Nvidia's $2 billion bet matters. Nvidia may be telling the market, the next phase of AI is not just more GPUs. It is better infrastructure around those GPUs. But here is the warning. Marvell is not a risk-free stock. The stock has already moved a lot. Expectations are high. And when expectations are high, even good earnings may not be enough. If revenue guidance disappoints, if hyperscaler spending slows, or if competition from Broadcom and other chip companies intensifies, the stock could fall sharply. That is why investors need to be careful. This is not a guaranteed winner. But it is one of the most interesting AI infrastructure stories to watch right now. So the real question is not, is Marvell better than Micron? The better question is, has the market already found the memory winner in Micron, and is it now looking for the next layer of the AI infrastructure boom? Because if AI keeps growing, the winners may not be limited to Nvidia, Micron, or the obvious chip names. The next winners may be the companies that connect the AI factory together. And Marvell may be one of the most important names in that story. So keep this stock on your watch list. Not because it is cheap. Not because it is safe. But because Nvidia's $2 billion investment may have revealed where the next phase of the AI boom is going. If you want simple updates on US stocks, technology, and market trends, like this video and subscribe to Rich Market Daily. Informational purposes only. Not financial advice.